All right, another YouTube video, and thought this would be a perfect time to make one after I just took my biggest loss and probably my biggest setback in months. So, literally sitting in my college study hall right now, just kind of reflecting, going over. But so I previously made a video on how to take a loss, and recently this week, I have taken a big loss. So, this is exactly how I am going to react from this loss and get better in the future. So, what did I do? So I'm obviously trying to scale up to $10,000 a month right now. I just got my first two payouts early January, and I'm now scaling up. So I purchased 5 150K accounts with Top Step, and I'm copy trading them. So I got these evals a week and a half ago, and was obviously looking to get them passed. And I took a win early in like the first 2 days of the evals. I took a nice win and the drawdown trails. So, and you need $9,000 per account to pass the evals. So I take a win, and then I just gave myself a 2-trade buffer where if I lose 2 trades in a row, then the accounts would be blown. So, and for all 5 accounts, it's $750. So definitely money that, you don't like losing. It's more than a normal blown eval account. So obviously, it's a decent hit when these accounts are blown. So took a win and then gave myself a 2-trade buffer. So I would need to lose 2 trades in a row in order for these accounts to be blown. And this week, I had probably my worst trading week in months. Monday and Tuesday were decent days, and I failed to execute a good trade, and I simply took a break even on Monday when we had good price action. I missed the move and then got break even. And then Tuesday, again, we had a decent price action day, and I could not execute and make a good trade on it. And so I'm break even Monday and Tuesday this week, and then Wednesday I take a loss, and I took a PM trade. I normally don't trade PM. I took a loss in PM. And then today, I took a trade pre-market. I normally don't trade pre-market. And like I said, 2-trade buffer, 2 losses in a row blows the account. I lost Wednesday. I lost Thursday. I blew the all 5 150K evals with Top Step. Lost $750 on that. And probably my worst trading week in a while. So, unfortunate. But am I going to learn from this? Am I going to get better? What am I going to do to make sure this doesn't happen again, right? Like I said, literally in last video, how to take a loss. So what am I going to do? Well, firstly, I bought another set of 550K evals with Top Step, but what am I going to do? So let's see, what did I do wrong? What caused me to blow these accounts? 1, I didn't trade the time I normally trade. When I was finding lots of success, when I was trading very well, I was trading New York AM session, 9:30 to 11:30. That's really it. If I didn't see a setup within there, I wouldn't trade. What did I do? What did I do to take these 2 L's to blow these accounts? Took a trade in PM, took a trade in pre-market. That kind of explains itself. So now, that's just a note. That's a mental note in my head. When you trade pre-market, when you trade PM session, it is less probable because you don't have enough data on it. You have not seen it enough. So what do? What am I going to do? I am only going to trade New York AM session, 9:30 to 11:30, just because I know I'm better during that time and another or more probable setups during that time. So what am I going to do going forward? Only trade during that time. Because when I traded PM and when I traded pre-market, that is what caused me to take these 2 losses in a row and essentially blow the accounts. So, number 1 lesson. We now have a strict time frame where I can take trades. Okay, awesome. Now, I don't even have to think about it. It's either I see a setup within that time and I take a trade, and if I don't, I don't take a trade. Simple as that. So, really, it's really just acknowledging, dropping your ego, and just like having a growth mindset and taking a step back, like I said, to look back and be like, okay, I lost because of this, this, and this. I lost because I didn't trade during probable hours. a 9:30 to 11:30 New York AM session because that's where I'm trading best. Also, what else did I do? I took more high time frame entries, which I don't have enough experience with. When I was trading very well over the past month, I was simply trading a continuation with a 5-minute gap, or really just a bigger time frame gap, and then scaling down and taking an entry to draw off liquidity. What did I also do with trading these 2 losses in pre-market and PM session? I traded them more high time frame entries. I entered off a 15-minute gap with a 5-minute entry, and I simply just haven't taken enough trades with doing that to be very good on knowing that that trade will be probable, that type of trade will be probable enough. So I need to understand what am I good at and what am I not good at. I'm good at trading New York AM session at 9:30 to 11:30. Okay, stick to that. I am not good at trading high time frame entries, entering on the 5-minute and bigger time frame entries. Okay, I don't do that. So now 2 things that are totally crossed off that will immensely improve and help me pass these next set of evals. Stick to what I'm doing best. Stick to what I know best, trading New York AM and not taking high time frame entries and taking the same type of entries that I have been trading. So now, what have I done? Simply just not gained an ego and say I'm still the best trader. I'm going to keep doing the same thing because I know I'm a good trader. No. I step back. I say, okay, what did I do wrong? What can I learn? I note that in my head and I make sure to never do it again. It's simple as that. It's simple as that, just literally taking a step back. And also, I also did a very good job. My psychology was still good. It was simply just technical analysis. So I also mentioned this in the past video, right? It's either you're trading poorly with technical analysis or you're overtrading and have bad psychology. I don't have bad psychology. I didn't overtrade at all. I didn't over leverage. I simply did just not have good entries and lost the trade because of technical analysis. So psychology stays good. I just need to improve and learn what can I do better on technical wise to make sure I have the most probable ways to pass these accounts and win more trades going into next week and moving forward. So what did I do? Step back, took a note, reflect on what I did wrong, and make sure that I never do it again to set myself up for success for these upcoming weeks and hopefully get these new 5 150K accounts with Top Step Pass, and then on my way to my first 10K payout. That is the right thing to do, and hopefully I'll be able to say what I do and execute this and go on through my plan and have success doing it. But what is something that I could have done wrong and would have just set me back for even more failure? Like I said, just keeping the mindset of having a fixed mindset of saying, I'm a good trader, I'm the best, there's nothing to learn, I just failed because I was unlucky. No, I obviously failed these accounts for a reason. I failed these accounts because I was not trading in probable times. I failed these accounts because I was not taking entries that I'm super used to trading. So I acknowledge that and make sure I don't do it again, instead of having an ego and saying, I'm still the best trader, I don't care, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. No. Growth mindset, you got to learn. That's the only way you'll improve. Drop the ego. Only way you'll find success in day trading. So personally, coming off the worst trading week I've had in months, this is how I'm approaching going at it to succeed and keep getting better and keep learning, and on my way to passing these accounts in 10K months. This is how I am stupid train, but this is what I'm doing to learn from my mistakes and get better. Have a growth mindset, keep learning, acknowledge what you're doing wrong, note that in your head and don't do it again, and then execute even better because you know that whatever you're doing was wrong and to not do it again. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully we can get these accounts passed and then work my way towards scaling up to 10K. So we'll see how we do, and yeah, that's just a video I wanted to make because this is a good time, right? I made a video on how to take a loss. Now I took a loss, so this is how I'm reacting to it. So that's what I got, and yeah, all right, see ya.